Hello there everyone and welcome back to Top 10 for another video on the 2025 Cannes Film Festival. Cannes Week 1 just wrapped and the red carpet did not disappoint us. It served some looks and also some very questionable choices. We had the jaw-dropping gowns and also the what were they thinking moments. And in this video we're ranking the fashion highs and lows straight from the red carpet week 1. Let's get into it. Before we get into it, actually, this is our personal selection of best and worst. Of course, it's impossible to cover every single one who walked the red carpet in those days. So if you don't see some actors or models or influencers that you were hoping to see, just let us know what you thought about their outfit. But of course, we cannot cover them all. It's just a selection. So let's go straight into day 2 of Cannes Film Festival. Of course, Tom Cruise was on the crusade for Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning. He did steal the spotlight, but we had our eyes everywhere and didn't miss a single outfit. And here is our roundup of the night's best and worst dressed. Of course, with our very own style scores to match every outfit. Let's start with Halle Berry, who was wearing Celia Critariotti Couture, a black dress with a bustier top and short skirt at the front, featuring a puff train with a candy pink Vichy check lining, paying homage, of course, to French style. Check out the Chopard collier, the necklace. It's absolutely a stunner, and my vote for this outfit is 8. Andie MacDowell in Mugler. So what was the rule for the Cannes Film Festival? You know, the new dress code? Well, the dress code said tuxedos are mandatory on the red carpet, right? Of course, Andie MacDowell didn't need to be told twice. And of course, she treated us to this fabulous mannish appearance with a bow at the neck, the crystal-studded heels, and her silver hair in this highly sophisticated updo. I loved this one. It's a 9 out of 10. Very well done. Eva Longoria was wearing Elisab for the evening, and I must say that this teal colored gown is probably the one I liked the most, at least so far. For all the appearances she's made, this one is my favorite. It's a sequined halter neck dress from the fall 2024 collection from Elisab, and it features a plunging neckline, an open back, and the tone and the shimmering fabric on the red carpet. It really worked very well on her. I think that this color works way much better than like the powder pinks or the golden hues. This one is absolutely amazing on her. So it's 7 out of 10 for me. Zoe Saldana in Saint Laurent. Now this is a tank dress with a leather bomber jacket, and check out those shoes. I mean, perfect. To me, it's like go girl, 8 out of 10. Tom Cruise wearing Giorgio Armani. So this is the typical like evening suit with a matching coat and a bow tie paired with the patent leather lace-up shoes. And normally, I must confess, as you probably know from my previous videos, I don't like sunglasses on the red carpet, but you know, he's got this Top Gun thing going on, and how can you not like that? 8 out of 10. IRINA SHAYK wearing vintage Yves Saint Laurent, and this is definitely a timeless dress with long-sleeved velvet top and a tuftah mullet skirt. This is from 1988. Of course, it's vintage, and I really like it. Maybe I would have preferred it if, I mean, her hair was up in sort of an updo or something like that, but still, it's a solid 7 out of 10. Pomme Clémentif in Lowe, and this lilac dress from the latest collection designed for the brand by Jonathan Anderson really worked for me. It's a sophisticated sort of goddess-like creation that leaves the back bare and covers just a little bit at the front. That's the thing that did not make me go crazy about this dress, but at least it covers the breast and all the fronts, so I kind of liked it. But I'm not sure this is exactly what the organizers were looking for when they said that all the attire needed to be compliant with the dress code, but still, to me, this is a 7 out of 10. If you're enjoying this video so far, tap the like button, make sure you subscribe, and drop a comment here below, because we'd really love to hear what you think about the fashion, about the Cannes Film Festival. So just let us know in the comments here below. Moving on to HEIDI KLUM in Elisab. And again, I must say that even on opening night, there is always something wrong about what she's kind of wearing. She's absolutely beautiful, but she probably needs just to change her stylist. This is an Elisab mermaid style haute couture dress with a plunging neckline covered with sequins. And again, the reason why I was saying that probably she just needs also to change her stylist is that, as you can see around the breast, it's sort of kind of ill-fitting. It's way too tight, and I was actually wondering when I saw her walk out in this thing, is she even breathing there? To me, unfortunately, this is a 4 out of 5. Angela Bassett in Burberry. Now, the gown is from Burberry's Fall 2025 collection, and it features this ruche de chiffon and bold fringe detailing in black and navy. She accessorized the look with this horrible, I seriously don't like it. I know that a lot of people were raving about it. I really don't like it. The rhinestone encrusted popcorn shaped clutch by Judith Lieber. I honestly hated it. I don't like the overall look. It does nothing for me, so it's a 5 out of 10. Now, William ABADIE, who I normally like, was wearing this emerald green tuxedo adorned with this very intricate floral jacquard pattern, and the ensemble also featured deep green satin shawl lapel, the crisp white dress, the crisp white shirt underneath, the classic bow tie. I mean, the real question when I saw him walk out in that thing, I was actually sitting there thinking, is he wearing his grandma's curtains or the couch fabric? I didn't like the fabric. I didn't like the floral pattern. There's something wrong about it. He's always like handsome, but I don't like this particular one, so that's a 5 out of 10. ALIIA ROZA in Anne Fontaine. This is a two-piece dress by Anne Fontaine with cone-shaped sleeves and an explosion of silver sequins with the jewelry by Pasquale Bruni. And I mean, as if the dress is not enough, you also wear jewels with that thing, and this is definitely a 3 out of 10. It's too much of everything, and the color and the gown and the sleeves, there's a lot going on with this dress. BLANCO in Lena Erdiak Couture. Now, this is a copper gown from Lena's Erdiak Spring 2025 Couture collection. The ensemble featured a structured silk corset paired with a sculpted skirt, and normally I must say that I like architectural design in clothes. I'm absolutely crazy about some of Schiaparelli's designs, very structured, like architectural, but I really did not like this one. I don't understand this dress. I don't like it. It's a 3 out of 10 for me. And of course, Our Lady Victoria Hervey. Cannes Film Festival would not be the same without her on the red carpet for all the wrong reasons, and this is a 3 out of 10. And HOFIT GOLAN in Jolie Poly Couture. The gown features this sort of form-fitting crystal embellished bodice with the dramatic metallic rose gold wing sleeves, and she was actually waving those things around. She looked like a bird, and I'm not really sure I particularly like this bird, so to me it's a 3 out of 10. On day 3, we're moving on to day 3 now, we had the entire cast of the movie Dossier 137 by Dominic Moll. And of course, we start with Diane Kruger in Prada. And she definitely stood out for all this sparkle. This is a retro Prada look, and it's a typical Prada style. It screams Prada everywhere. It's like beautiful, it's sparkling, it does have some sequins, some feathers, and I really love the way she looked in it, and to me this is an 8 out of 10. IRINA SHAYK in ALIIA haute couture. Now she seems to want to carry on with wearing black, and because this is what she did on her 2 previous appearances on the red carpet. In this specific outfit, I can see a little bit of, you know, that gothic chic look going on here, and this gown is tailor-made by ALIIA, and I think it literally suits her perfectly. So to me this is an 8 out of 10. BLANCO AHMED FATHI in Oscar de la Renta. Now I included this because even though it is absolutely borderline in terms of the new dress code rules for the Cannes Film Festival, I must say that she looks gorgeous in this gown, and the gown is breathtaking, and to me this is a 7 out of 10. Now, this one was a bit of a head scratcher when I saw her, especially thinking about just how beautiful and amazing she looked on day 2. Andie MACDOWELL stepped out in this Alberta Ferretti ensemble. This is a slip dress by Alberta Ferretti. It looks like something that could have come out from the 1920s. This is a very shiny fabric with this lace trimmed neckline. The silver tone sort of matched the silver hair, and she was really stunning on day 2, and I thought that she completely missed the mark on day 3, and this is a 5 out of 10. I don't even like how it fits her. There's something wrong about this dress, even the way it looks on her, not only the dress itself. It's just that she doesn't look good in it. Now, ELENA, LENINA. I don't know what's worse, if it's the dress in a color that completely matches her skin tone, or the hideous updo. It's a 2 out of 10. I don't know why you would actually do that to yourself, honestly. Again, among the worst dress, this is Meredith Duxbury in Stéphane Roland couture, and this dress looked like an unfinished origami, and I think it's a 2-piece thing there. I can't even understand that one. And you've got this sort of cape with a train, and then this sort of origami thing going on around the waist. I really thought it was horrible to look at. This is a 2 out of 10. And Evie Adamo, who I think was absolutely the worst dressed of the day. She's wearing Celia Critariotti, and very honestly, I've got nothing to say about this one. Just look at it, form your opinion. And quite apart from the fact that it's definitely not compliant with the new decorum rules from the organizers, I won't say anything else. I will just leave it there, say that to me this is a 2 out of 10, and that's it. That's not even a dress from my point of view. Day 4. Movie of the night was Eddington by Ari Aster, and we've got some serious beauties walking that red carpet on day 3. We had Emma Stone, Angelina Jolie, Natalie Portman, Amal Clooney. Who do you think won best dress? I'm really curious to hear. Now I will let you know what I think about their choices for the red carpet on day 4. So let's start with Angelina Jolie wearing Brunello Cucinelli. I think she went really very like on the safe side with this dress. She chose this light color strapless evening gown, a classic Brunello Cucinelli design for sure, decorated with tone-on-tone sequins and intricate pattern of wool threads. Her hair was loose. Probably I would have chosen her up with this dress, especially because it's all like a huge golden hue from like head to toe in this dress. The jewelry is by Chopard. I like her. To me, it's an 8 out of 10. Amal Clooney wearing John Galliano. This is a vintage black gown by John Galliano from the Christian Dior archives. This is an off-the-shoulder silk dress featuring a sweetheart neckline, a figure-hugging silhouette, and a floor-sweeping train. That was definitely a dress code breaking gown, but wow, like 9 out of 10. That's really a lot of beauty all in one ensemble. And speaking about beauties and fantastic choices for a red carpet, Natalie Portman in Christian Dior Couture. I thought that she looked perfect. This dress featured a structured skirt. The neckline is adorned with this beautiful velvet bow, and it's a dress remade based on a model from 1951. Her hair is pulled back in this perfect neat chignon. To me, this is exactly what elegance looks like, and it's a 10 out of 10, and I don't hand out 10s easily. Emma Stone in Louis Vuitton. I know that a lot of people were not sure about this dress, especially about that sort of curved collar, but I really liked it. It's a white column dress with a low cut back, and it's embellished, and the collar is simply just curved. It's a very simple design, very simple cut, but I really liked it. I thought it was like new, fresh. It looked good on her, and to me, this is an 8.5 out of 10. Juliette Binoche in Giorgio Armani. This is a masculine oversized outfit worn with sky-high sandals and a tie. I loved how she had this sort of slightly messy hair with this outfit. The Chopard jewelry was something amazing. She certainly doesn't go unnoticed in this ensemble, and I thought that, again, she is impressive. It's a 7 out of 10 for me. Rooney Mara was in Cannes alongside her partner Joaquin Phoenix, and the dress that she decided to wear for the evening is a very romantic dress in this cream colored tone, and it's got quite a lot of lace, and she wore this sort of very delicate accessory in her hair. I liked her. It's very elegant, like very soft elegance, a 7 out of 10. Let's start now with the outfits that, from my point of view, did not work on day 4 red carpet. And let's start with Kristen Stewart in Chanel. So let's start by describing the outfit. Basically, the outfit featured this white satin blazer with a very masculine cut, and she wore it unbuttoned to reveal the sheer silk chiffon shirt underneath, paired with matching Bermuda shorts. She accessorized with a slim black tie, white satin baseball cap, which added a sort of sporty twist to the look, and complementing the ensemble were black high-heeled sandals worn over white ankle socks. Now let's begin by saying that this is definitely not a Cannes Film Festival red carpet look, and I know it's a personal choices, but still you're walking the red carpet of the Cannes Film Festival, so possibly something slightly different. And I didn't even like the way she looked at it, and for me this is a 5 out of 10. Now, Wan Qian Hui, I'm sure that the pronunciation is wrong. What's wrong with the dress is the weird neckline, and then she's wearing this white bow in her hair. There is so much fabric in this dress that there is meters and meters and meters of fabric, and I really don't get what it's for. And if someone gets this dress or likes it, just please explain it to me. To me, this is a 3 out of 10. Cinta Laura Kiel in Enough. Now, I understand that she was trying to give a contemporary twist on the traditional kebaya, the dress from her own country, and this specific gown is like intricate embroidery, delicate lace work, and there's a very rich red hue, which clearly is homage to the Indonesian flag, which of course is a symbol of national pride. I do get all of that, but I'm really sorry. I don't like it. I don't like the gown. I don't like how she looked in it. And to me, it's a 3 out of 10. And of course, Lady Victoria Harvey, who always, and I mean always, manages every single year to make our worst dress list. And this is a 2 out of 10. There is nothing more to add about that. But the last one from day 4 I want to look at is Selena Ringo. And I mean, you wear this kind of thing and then you look in the mirror, and normally what you would do when you see your reflection is go back to the closet and try and find something else, and you get changed, right? No, she decided to go for it, and this to me is a 3 out of 10. The upper part is incomprehensible. It's just ugly, plain ugly. Day 5. Now, the film of the night was Die, My Love, and Jennifer Lawrence and Robert Pattinson were there, as was the cast of Nouvelle Vague, led by Zoe Dutch. We had a lot of very chic ladies in beautiful looks, and among them, Rosie Huntington and the always perfect Philippine Leroy-Beaulieu. Now let's move on to Jennifer Lawrence's look for the night. She wore Dior. Now this is an ivory archival inspired gown. It's a contemporary version of a gown that was first seen in 1949, which is named after the composer Francis Poulenc. It's a strapless gown, it's pleated, it features scalloped layers in tiers. The design is sort of belted and it pulls the waist real tight. The beauty look with her hair pulled back in a bun and the red lips is just on spot. Very nice, 8.5 for me. And please note that she left the premiere in a completely different look. So she went in ivory and walked out in a total black look. Philippine Leroy-Beaulieu wearing Saint Laurent. Now, it is definitely not easy to pull off dressing in orange, and dressing in orange and looking chic is almost impossible, but she completely nails this, and kudos to her stylist Clément Lomellini, who never ever gets it wrong. I really love like these sort of 3 shades of sunset that look completely amazing on her, and this from my point of view is a 9.5 out of 10. Rosie Huntington in Balenciaga, and I normally love Rosie from head to toe. Here I loved her until we get to the, let's call them toes, actually the feet, because I think that those shoes are just wrong for this gown. The gown is beautiful, the choice of shoe is very honestly disappointing, and but again, she's accessorizing with diamonds that look beautiful on her, this amazing updo, and despite the shoes, it's an 8 out of 10. With different shoes, I could have given her a 9. Zoe Dutch in Chanel. This is a white dress that reeks old Hollywood glamour. This soft skirt with tone-on-tone embroidery, ruffles at the waist. I love the neckline, but the necklace that she's wearing here is completely wrong. She has very few accessories, and I don't understand how the stylist could slip up here and do such a bad job out of it, because this particular necklace with this neckline, with this dress, becomes completely invisible, and it's totally even pointless because you basically don't even see it there. But the beauty look is fabulous with those scarlet lips. The hair is styled like a 1940s diva with curls and waves, and this is a 7.5 out of 10 for me. Emma Stone in Louis Vuitton. Now, this is not from the red carpet. I put it there because I really loved it. It's from the photo call, and I really loved it even more because I'm normally not impressed by slip dresses, but check this one out. As I said, it was for the afternoon photo call, and the dress is like this boho chic tiered strappy gown with the delicate lace trims, and everything here is perfect about her. And since the dress has had quite a lot already going on its own, I mean all the lace and the ruffles, I really appreciated that she really used very minimal accessories and jewels. So this is a perfect styling work, and it's an 8 out of 10. Robert Pattinson. Now, you look at him and you think this is a typical tux. So the bow tie, the shiny Oxford shoes, but the really interesting detail is something that you could not see on the red carpet and we could only see inside the theater. It's a cummerbund, an accessory that was widely used in the 1990s, and now it's not really used, but it sort of makes the male silhouette look longer, so you look taller in it, you look slimmer, not that he needs it, but it was very interesting to see it because you don't see it that much anymore. And this is a 7.5 out of 10 to me. Lucien Laviscon. Now, the British actor is always uber stylish and clearly did not miss the opportunity to show off this jaw-dropping tailored suit. I love this. I think that he was one of the best dressed men that we've seen so far on the red carpet. The highlight is the blazer with side buttoning, the jewel lapels decorated with this chain of metal mesh. I fell in love with this look. And to me, this is an 8.5 out of 10. Very well done there. Let's move on now to the worst dress for the evening, and we have Tamara Kalinick. She does look very happy, and I'm sure that she believes she looks great in it. I didn't like this dress. The upper part is a disaster, so I will just leave it there and say that to me that's a 4 out of 10. And of course, we've got our Lady Victoria Harvey with the incomprehensible gown. Now, the fabric, the huge pocket, and you are wondering, will she ever get it right? So please, some serious stylist who actually knows what he or she is doing, please help this lady because she seriously needs it. And this is a 2 out of 10. Only because I don't like to give out ones. ALIIA ROZA. And this is like looking at a train crash. You can just take your eyes off of it for all the wrong reasons. Everything is wrong about this. The entire ensemble, the gown, the beauty look, everything is wrong here, and it's a 2 out of 10. And the last horror for the evening, I mean fashion horror, get me right, is Leah Mornar. There is nothing nice about that thing, and I don't understand why you would wear it, and I don't understand why you would think that it's a good idea to wear this on the red carpet at Cannes, and this is a 2 out of 10 for me. Now, moving on to day 6, the last day, let's say, of week 1, we had Julianne Moore, who was there for the screening of the Phoenician Scheme, and Isabelle Huppert, who was there for La Femme la plus riche du monde. They were both beautiful and gave us 2 very different interpretations of style. One went for a very, let's stay on the safe side sort of look, the one you can never go wrong with, and the other one went for a very difficult color, but she totally rocked it. So now let's move on and look immediately into what Julianne Moore wore, which was Bottega Veneta. It's a one-shoulder dress decorated with a maxi fringe in the back. Everything is perfect. The long earrings, the very comfortable looking kitten heeled shoes. The thing that I didn't like about this dress is the fringe in the back. I don't get it. I don't like it. It looks like it doesn't even belong to this dress. So to me, this is like a 7 minus, but still a solid 7. Isabelle Huppert wearing Balenciaga. The only thing that I'm not really 100% sure about this outfit is the fabric, because I was looking at the red carpet even when I saw this picture, when I saw her walking and then standing there, and then when I saw this picture I actually was left with the same impression, and I was thinking, is the skirt falling apart? Look at those like strings of fabric that are left on the red carpet. They're exactly the same color of the skirt, and I was wondering if it's bits and pieces of the skirt, the actual skirt falling apart while she's walking. But other than that, the color fits. She looks very, very good in it. It's a very different color to pull off, a very difficult color to pull off, and she looks amazing in it. So to me, this is a very solid 7.5. Diane Kruger in Dolce & Gabbana. Now, this shape of dress is always very tricky to wear, and I'm not sure that this was the best possible choice of gown she could have made. I like the beauty look. The gloves, to me, are hideous. Something about this look, overall, the ensemble is not okay. So unfortunately, to me, this is a 6 out of 10. It's not bad, like I can't even look at her, but it's not even perfect, and Diane Kruger normally looks really very nice on the red carpet, so it was a little bit of a disappointment, but still it's a 6 out of 10. Carla Bruni here is wearing Roberto Cavalli. Now this is a one-shoulder asymmetrical dress with this Devore velvet, which is absolutely beautiful. The shade is a very deep shade of ruby red, and it looks amazing on her. And yes, of course, as many people have said, it's with that body type, even a potato bag probably looks good on you, but still she looks amazing. The shoes are just a little plain, and probably I would have chosen slightly different accessories, because she's got this diamond bracelet with a black and gold clutch there, so looks like the stylist got a little sloppy when it came to the accessories, but still this is like a 7 minus because she really looks nice. Alba Rohrwacher in Prada. Now this is a satin custom dress with long sleeves, with a wide bottom back slit, a wrinkle neckline that sort of gently caresses the neck. The hair is gathered in this soft low ponytail, and the jewelry is by Chopard. I will only say really good, really well done and put together. This is an 8.5 out of 10. Bill Murray and Charlotte Gainsbourg in Saint Laurent. Now he's wearing a 3-piece suit with the striped vest. She is in a Saint Laurent maxi shoulder dress with very thin dark ties, heeled sandals, and this sort of smoky makeup. I think that both together are totally irresistible, and this is a 7 out of 10. Now, Eva Longoria is wearing Tamara Rolfe here, and this is a powder pink sparkling gown with the sweetheart neckline, sparkling necklace by Chopard, stones in the same tone as the dress that featured also a train and a lace-up back. She's a stunner and she looks very sexy, but I much prefer the teal gown to this one in terms of color and the way it looks on her. And I must say that even if she's got the perfect body type for these dresses, I would really love to see her for once wearing something slightly different, just for a little change, something that does not like squeeze her body everywhere. Even if, as I said, this is a perfect body type for this sort of dress, but just for a change, something different, Eva. I'm sure you will look beautiful in anything you wear. And this is a 7 out of 10. Claire Holt here is wearing Carolina Herrera, and I am not normally a fan of floral patterns, but this is an exuberant floral patterned tailed dress that we've seen in the Carolina Herrera's Resort collection for this season, and she paired the bustier dress with very beautiful diamonds with a sort of timeless design. And when I saw her walking out in this dress, I thought, well, if you gotta do floral, that's how you do it. Very well done. 7 out of 10. Alex Consani in Schiaparelli. This is a fabulous outfit with the satin pants, a structured design top embellished with tone-on-tone stones. Look at that breathtaking neckline. I love this Schiaparelli design. This is an 8 out of 10 for me. Shia LaBeouf, I really loved him. Even, I mean, the hair all pulled back like that, it's super cool. And this look, the tux and him with the hair like that, to me, it's an 8. But then I saw the sunglasses pinned in the tux, and I thought, oh gosh, you get a 1 for style. I mean, never ever forget that you're walking on the Cannes Film Festival red carpet. You're not walking in the park. But he was also perfect at the photo call in the afternoon. So that's an 8. But please, please never do that again with the sunglasses. Patrick Schwarzenegger. The tux is nice. The guy has got a big, bright smile. Looks like he's having the time of his life. I was thinking when I saw it, just maybe a slightly little shorter hemline for those trousers, because I think that there's a bit too much fabric left there and it becomes a little baggy towards the shoes, but still, it's like a 7 out of 10. Now, Jeremy Strong and Emma Wall. Of course, Jeremy has made the evening tuxes and evening attire in unconventional shades his signature style for years, literally years. And he's not giving up the pastel shades that he's showing during this edition of the Cannes Film Festival. I really like this tailored tuxedo in this sort of soft green shade with the bow tie. And the actor, who's also in the jury, is accompanied by director Emma Wall, who was wearing a long dress and gold sandals. And I think that they had sort of matching colors. I don't know, they look really nice in that. It's not matching, but it's like they go really nice together, those colors. And I mean, to me, he is a 7. In this specific case, I probably would have liked an extra inch on those trousers hemline because they look slightly too short. I don't like it when you see the socks. And it's a 6 out of 10 for Emma. Mary-Liz and Carolina Herrera. Now, she for sure brings a lot of sunshine on the red carpet with this dress. She's got this Audrey Hepburn vibe to it, and I'm all for it. And that's a very smooth way to stand out on the red carpet, and it's a 7 out of 10 for me. Now let's move on to the I'm not so sure about this look. This is Halle Berry in Chanel Haute Couture. And I must confess that she has showed a very varied style, an extremely varied style during this Cannes Film Festival. Now this is a Chanel pantsuit with chopard jewelry. And the outfit, of course, is like Chanel. You see it, and there is no doubts about the fact that it's Chanel Haute Couture. It's floral, it's fresh. I'm not really 100% sure about this one, so the jury's still out on this one, and I won't add anything else. Shauna Robertson and Edward Norton. Now, he's all smart in his elegant tux. I'm not sure about her. It looks like a beach party design. The fabric is extremely light, the cut and the type of this specific type of floral pattern on the lower part of the gown is it really looks like a beach party or something like that. So to me, this is a 6 out of 10. And now with Victoria Silvstedt, we move on to the fashion tragedies of Sunday night red carpet, because this is a fashion tragedy. There is too much of everything. And this is another one of those outfits that I call circus outfits. And this is a 2 out of 10. There was already a lot going on with the dress, and she decided to go for this super volume in her hair. So she's all wrong, like from head to toe. And this is a styling faux pas, styling disaster. ARIA Hargate in Tamara Ralph. Now, she's been donning some very like borderline gowns in this edition, and I decided not to put her on any lists up until today, basically yesterday evening. And this one I really thought, okay, now this one is really too much. This gown is flat out ugly. And quite apart from that, and if that's not enough, it's completely wrinkled. It's got wrinkles everywhere. The gown, the train, it's a disaster. So it's a 2 out of 10. And of course, Lady Victoria Hervey, this would not be our worst dress list without Lady Victoria on it. And this is the last one of our circus performance outfits for Sunday night. And I really don't know why she keeps doing this to herself. I don't know if it's possibly a strategy to attract attention, because I was thinking about that. I thought, well, you would never do this like systematically, all these very hideous clothes. So I thought, maybe this is an attention grabbing strategy. Still, it's a 2 out of 10. And I included this one. It's from the afternoon photo call. This is Jonathan Gulharm here. It's not red carpet, but still, when you're speaking about fashion disasters, you cannot ignore this thing. I only have one word: why? And when I saw it, I thought, okay, so where is the confession police here? Because this is an example of when enforcing the new dress code rules would have benefited everybody, and I mean everybody. Because you might agree or disagree with the new fashion rules and the dress code they're trying to enforce, but I think that we can all agree on the fact that on this specific occasion, with this specific outfit, the enforcement of those rules would have been beneficial to everyone, even to Jonathan himself. Now, this is all for week 1 fashion. I hope you enjoyed our selection. Let us know what your views are. Do you agree? Do you disagree? What are your favorites from the various nights? What are your least favorites from the various nights? And so this is all for now, and we'll see you very soon for week 2 fashion, and bye for now.